Anyways, what's going on now is that I'm going to go through these Blu-rays. Now, I'll go through the... Anyway, I already have the remake of this, so I figured I'd pick up the original one. I'm not a huge fan of this movie, honestly. I thought it was kind of silly, but it's a classic, so I'm probably going to be happy. I'm happy to have it. And that is The Town That Dreaded Sundown. I had a band named after this, so I just feel kind of entitled. Like, I should have this already, right? So, Town That Dreaded Sundown, whatever. Next up, something that I've never bought in any of these movies before, and I decided to pick them all up at once because it's a lot easier to do that than it is to buy them individually, and that's the Leprechaun series. So, fucking A, got all those. So now I've got pretty much all the slasher movies cased here. Next up, got the Scream Factory release of Sleepaway Camp 2. Of course, that comes with the reversible cover art that I always reverse. I never did understand why Freddy's glove and Jason's mask are in this. I don't. It's been a while since I've watched this. I don't know if she. I know she uses the mask. I don't know if she uses the glove or not. Seems like kind of a weird thing to do just to sell movies, eh? Next up is the Scream Factory release of Lord of Illusions. I've never seen this before, but it's Clive Barker, so I'm sure it's amazing. And it's got, of course, once again, the reversible cover art. And yeah, it looks like a really nice addition. Love how I'm getting the slipcases too. Fucking good. Because I hate it when you get a Scream Factory release and you don't get a slipcase. It's kind of a drag. So, I'm happy to have that. Anyway, moving on to the best of the best. The best of the worst. I don't know how you can say it. It's horror movies. Maybe it's not considered very good. uh, so, moving on to my favorite pickups that I've gotten recently. I upgraded a few things. First one that I upgraded was Cannibal Ferox. Uh, this came with a documentary I've been wanting to see and stuff. So this is a really great addition. The first one was very bare bones that I got from Grindhouse. Came with the soundtrack. Uh, came on the reversible box art. I don't know if I'm allowed to show titties on the computer. I don't think it matters. They're animated. It's not like real. These ones are like prosthetics. So I don't know, whatever. But yeah, it's wicked. This is a good addition. I love how Grindhouse is putting out terrible soundtracks with these. Tried to listen to the soundtrack for this, and it's just like there's a couple good tunes. Don't get me wrong, but some of them, oof, yike. Anyways, another one that I probably didn't need to upgrade because I had the deluxe edition of this on DVD. And in all honesty, this doesn't come with very much new stuff. I was kind of actually disappointed. It's a good release, don't get me wrong, and it looks cool and it's great for display and stuff, but I probably didn't need to pick this up. But it was bugging me that I didn't have it, so I picked up Cannibal Holocaust, and and it came with, of course, it's a Grindhouse releasing, so it came with the soundtrack, which is great. I like the soundtrack for Cannibal Holocaust, so I probably can't imagine I'll listen to it ever, but whatever. It's got the cool reversible. It's got two covers that are. One of them she's not showing her titties. Probably should have shown that one for the video, but again, animated titties. I don't think it really matters. Uh, and who doesn't like boobs? So yeah, Cannibal Holocaust. And I just recently, as requested by a few of my friends, and I can't remember who they all were. I know one of them was Justin, and one of them was definitely Drew from over there at B is for Best. But they couldn't believe I'd never seen this, and I kind of have to agree. I mean, I was putting this one off for quite a while, and I figured after I watched it, I really liked it. I thought it was awesome, very coherent for a Fulci movie, so I'm sure everybody already knows what I'm going to say. But I got the Grindhouse releasing of The Beyond, and it's got the glow in the dark cover, of course. Came with the CD, of course, and it's got the cool other cover art or whatever. Grindhouse releasing, man, they do, even when they were doing DVDs, they did some really great, they have some really great releases, man. Um, so anyways, yeah, I spent like fuck tons on movies this last week. Like I said, I got like 13 items I think coming in from Amazon, and they are all badass. Well, I don't want to say all of them are badass. Some of them are just things that I've been meaning to pick up but haven't. But yeah, there's a couple things in that order that are going to be just mind-blowingly awesome. Some stuff that is really rare, really hard to find, and I'll just admit it. There's one thing on that list that I spent way too much on, but I couldn't help myself. I've been so pissed off that I don't have these movies in my collection that I just couldn't help it. I had to just blow a fuck ton of money, and whatever, man. I mean, sometimes I wonder, is it like you guys tell me? Do you think that it's kind of fucked up that we spend so much on movies? I think it's fucked, especially for horror fans. Like we always end up having to spend like $40 on a movie, like especially if it's a Blu-ray coming out by like Scream Factory and shit. I think it's really hardcore that we have to spend so much on something we care about so much. I don't know, but I guess that's why. I don't know. It's funny. I'm people in my group of friends oftentimes say that B movie stands for Bill. If it's a B movie, Bill will like it. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm just rambling on, but I hope you enjoyed the update, and I'll keep you posted. I'm gonna wait till all my stuff comes in. I got a few coming in from random people, and like three I think coming in from actual Amazon. So we'll see how it goes. Apparently, two items are already on the way here. So and it's Sunday, which so I don't really get how that works. But thanks for watching, guys. Have a great evening or day or whatever you do. Peace.